Hi guys, so another video from me. Today we're going to talk about link building and how to get the best links for your website. Link building is one of the main key ranking factors that Google uses to determine how rank worthy and how relevant your site is. So that then determines how well you're positioned on Google, whether you're on page 1 or whether you're on page 51, and whether you're result number 1 to 3 or if you're right down at the bottom. And obviously we want to be right at the top. The way to get links to your website is quite simply either manual, automated or earned links. Now, the main ones that are valuable are the earned links. The manual ones and definitely the automated ones are okay, but quite spammy, and Google web spam team will quite easily pick you up on that and de-rank you, if not totally wipe you off the face of the internet altogether. Depends how bad you are at doing it. So the way to stick with good quality link building practices and get a really good link profile and rank worthiness in Google is to use the earned links. Now you might say to me, okay, great, how do I earn a link? Well, the best way of doing it is through content. So I'm pretty sure you've all heard the saying, content is king. Content can be whether it's a blog post, website copy, an infographic, social media content, a photo, a video, Q&A, anything that's content on your website that people can download, look at or view. How-to articles and things like that are absolutely fab because they're really, really good as well for shareability. So more people are going to share your article, more people are going to link to it, which is fab, what we want. So in order to get an earned link, then you need to create content and put it on your website or put it on somebody else's website that links back to yours. So one of the main trustworthy websites that there are about is a .edu link or a .gov link. Now you might be wondering, what the heck is that? Oh, I did it first as well, don't worry. A .gov link is a government link that is from a government website, so a council website or something like that. And a .edu link is a educational website, so it could be a university, which is often .ac.uk, but still carries the same kind of ranking power. Or it could be a college or a high school, things like that. So you want to get content on them websites if you can, or get them to link to your content from their website. So the way you might go about doing that is to write a monthly column on a university website, or you might have a student discount that you can offer if they link back to your page that has the student offer on it. That's one way of getting in, having a discount for students, things like that. Offering an internship or a graduate job in your workplace for students and saying, look, we've got these jobs available. If your students want to apply, here's the link to the jobs page. If you want to put it on your website, that'd be great. That's another way of getting a link there, an earned link. With a government website, you could hold a workshop. So for example, you could get involved with the council and deliver a local business workshop on your expertise. So say you're an accountant, deliver one on basic accounting skills, keeping receipts, things like that. Or you could even get involved in something to do with the council if they're doing an event, get yourself involved and get a link that way. There's another really, really good quality link, which is Chamber of Commerce. So you could offer a discount to their members or even sign up to be a member and get a profile, and you can get a link that way. Local newspapers, so getting featured in the press, doing a bit of PR is always really, really good. Make sure that if you're getting in the paper newspaper, that they often will do an online editorial piece as well, so make sure that your link's included in that. Some don't always include it within the article, but you can always put a comment on the bottom and just say, this is about me, if you want to look at my website, here's my link. Local charities, if you support any local organisations or charities, make sure that they link back to you as a supporter on their website. That's a really good way of getting a quality link as well, because charities often have very relevant and trustworthy websites. And local football clubs or sporting events. So if you get involved and sponsor a local football team or a small school sports team, you can get a link often back, as they say, as sponsored by or headline sponsor is, and they'll often put a logo and then a link back to your website. So that's a really, really good way of getting a link as well. So that's just a couple of ways that you can start to build links for your website in a really rank worthy and earned way, because you've had to earn those links. Another perhaps more simpler way, but is actually more what we call correlation instead of actual causation of links, is when you do a blog post on your website, do publish it on social media and get people to share it and get people to like it, comment on it, and go and view your blog post or your new website article, because that's really, really good, because they're sharing the link, which helps build towards your link building strategy and also helps with your link power. So that's just a few link building techniques that I'm going to mention to you today. Another little snippet tip of information before I forget is anchor text. So anchor text is essentially the little snippet of text that describes the link that you're posting about. So let's say it's your blog post, you might want your anchor text to include the keywords that you're writing about in your blog post, or you might want it to be the keywords that you're trying to rank for on your web page. But make sure that it's relevant to the link that you are linking to, be it the blog post or the article or the website copy, and make sure that it's varied, because nobody wants to see the same anchor text over and over again. Just in case you're still wondering what anchor text is, it's often called click here. Worst anchor text ever, because it tells Google that page is about click here. No, it's not. It's often about Accountant Sheffield or Florist Berkshire, for example. So make sure your anchor text is just a bit varied, but also just to keep it good with Google, but also is highly relevant to what you're trying to rank for within Google. Okay, so that's my best link building techniques for the day. Hope you learned something, and be sure to come back next week when I'll have a new video up. Thanks guys, bye bye.